Hi Libra, welcome to your weekly check-in for the 7th to the 14th of October. The books you can see here at the sides are from the Oracle decks I'm going to be using for today's reading. Your October monthly reading is now up, and if you've seen that, then you'll know why this book is here. So as I've said before, I'm a Libra. My birthday is on Friday the 13th of October this year. In the monthly reading, I sort of explained the connection between Friday the 13th and Divine Feminine Energy. The book, as I said here, is going to be part of a birthday giveaway. I ordered one, received two by mistake. So if you'd like the book, send me an email. The email address is in the description box. It's also on my About page. If anyone does actually want it, then I'll announce on my actual birthday who gets it. So it's going to be a busy week today in terms of planetary alignments. We've got Pluto going direct in Capricorn on Wednesday the 11th. We've also got a new moon and solar eclipse in Libra on Saturday the 14th of October. So I think those are two extra readings I'd like to do, as well as one for Friday the 13th as well for my birthday. So let's get into your reading now. Let's get into your weekly check-in, and we are going to start with the tarot cards. We're going to start with the Gilded Tarot, and we'll see what your main theme is for the weekly check-in. I feel like these cards are very loud today. It's probably just me, but you can never tell how much the mic is going to pick up. But let's see. Get comfortable as well. What Libra needs to know is the main focal point. Okay, you've got the Queen of Cups there. Let's get your energy specifically, Libra, coming into the week, or the energy that you'll have in the week. We have the Star. Any external or surrounding energies that are impacting or influencing things. Not quite. It was the Seven of Cups that wanted to come out, but it didn't quite come out. Yes, we have Seven of Swords. I feel like I need to say trust how you feel. It's in my head, and I tried to ignore it the first couple of times, and trust how you feel is still in my head, so let me say it, whatever that means to you. Let's get some guidance for Libra. That was quick. We got the Five of Cups. And we're going to get you an oracle card from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck, which I haven't used in quite a while. I do actually love it, but I guess I've just been focused on using other oracle decks. So what else does Libra need to know for this weekly check-in? Okay. You've got Dog Spirit, be loyal to what you love, and sing your own song. And to me, that kind of goes with that Queen of Cups, trust how you feel. If you're being loyal to what you love, then you are trusting how you feel about what you should be loyal to. Sing your own song. That is very much a card of being yourself, isn't it? In fact, I was not going to read any of these, but I may, if I can actually reach the book now, because I've sort of thrown it far away from me. I might have a little look at that Canary Spirit, sing your own song card. Not because I don't know what it means, but because I just feel like I need to look at it. So let's read it. I wasn't going to read any of these, but let's do it today. I think I've said before that in the weekly check-ins, it's meant to be just like a condensed version of the monthlies where I get really in depth, but let's do it. So the oracle message says, Canary Spirit arrives to help you find your authentic voice and express what is in your heart. Free yourself to experience your inner light and let it shine. As Canary Spirit sings to remind you of your inherent joy and to support you as you sing your own song. Now is the time to let the world know who you really are. Canary Spirit's message is that you are free to be yourself and express your most cherished desires. The world wants to hear your song. If your inquiry is about relationship, you're being called to fully be yourself. For only then will you find harmony and joy. You can make music with others so beautifully when your note rings true. The protection message says, are you suppressing your true voice? Perhaps trying to sing the song you think people want to hear instead of your own. You create a cage around your life when you express only what you think will help you fit in and get what you think you want. Are you hiding the real you? Telling a safe story about yourself to others because you are afraid they will think you are too different if they knew the truth. Canary spirit comes to help you express yourself in a more honest and authentic way. Yes, not everyone will agree with you. In fact, not everyone will want to hear your originality or accept your uniqueness. You must not give this a single care. There will be plenty of people, opportunities, and wonderful new experiences that arrive as if by magic once you open your own cage door and fly free. Canary spirit is cheering for you and wants you to know you are safe and loved. Find your voice and have courage to spread your wings and sing out loud. The world needs your true song. I'm actually glad I read that message. I mean, I already knew what it meant, but not as in, like, I can't memorize the book, but yeah, I kind of knew that's what it was about. But I'm glad I read that, and I do feel like the be loyal to what you love is kind of self-explanatory. But so there's not much need to go into that, but it does connect with sing your own song, doesn't it? I have to say have been thinking yesterday a lot about this concept of acting. If any of us act our way through lives, like we're always just bear with me 1 minute, because there's something I wrote down and I'll share that. Okay, so I might actually share this on the community page. So this is based on my own thoughts. It's based on some conversations I've had with people close to me, and it's also something that came up in a reading. I think it was a weekly reading, one that Aquarian Insight did, and then I came up with this kind of quote I created myself, and it says, "Just contemplating." And this is something that I put on my WhatsApp status actually. We can end up spending so much of our time in situations, jobs, friendships, romantic relationships, communities, family relationships, where we repeatedly compromise or sacrifice our integrity, our beliefs, our values, our principles, and parts of ourselves. Then we get to the point where we decide, I can't be that person anymore. So that's what I shared this week, and this is kind of what this it feels like it connects to be honest with you. So I just thought I'd share that, and as I say, I may put that on the community page, because I think it's it's just, as I say, it's made me think about where we're acting. Well, for me, I can say that I have acted my way through life. Not to say that I'm a fake person, but it's always trying to doing things based on other people's suggestions and trying to fit in, and then even when things have felt really stressful or I've hated certain situations, I've just got on with it and made it seem like I'm fine with it. And it's like, well, no, I'm acting. I'm not fine with this. I don't agree with this, but I'm just going along with it because I feel like it's what I have to do. But anyway, talked enough. So let's get clarifying, starting off with your Queen of Cups. And that would be the main focal point. And again, as I said, I felt like I had to say, trust how you feel. And then the Oracle cards came out. So let's see what else comes out. So I'm using the Vice Versa deck to clarify, hopefully, because I struggle with this deck, I'm telling you. I actually really like it, but we don't seem to get on very well with each other. Right, so we have this Five of Wands, so I don't know if you've seen any of my other videos, especially the one about intimacy, sensuality, and your sexual side, but this to me often feels like the Tower. Because of that volcanic explosion in the back, it does kind of feel like a tower. There was at one point there was a sexual connotation, well, not connotation, but the tower for me looked quite phallic, and I think I must have done a love reading at one point, and this came up, and it just looked sexual. That's all I'll say about that for now. I have talked about it in other videos as well, but yeah, it kind of looks like a tower in a way. But let's continue and see what else we get for that. So we get the Seven of Swords again, right? Anything else? Right, we get the Seven of Cups. What else? So you've got two sevens next to each other, and then obviously the Seven of Swords is there twice. I don't know why I torture myself with this deck, because when it flips, it's like really hard to sort of, because they've got pictures or images, should I say, on both sides. It's just difficult. I don't know, because of the way that I use the cards and how I let the cards come out. It just makes it harder. I don't know why I torture myself with it, but And we have the 10 of Wands about torture. Right, so you've got 5 of Wands, 7 of Swords, 7 of Cups, 9 of Cups, and 10 of Wands as well. This feels, the 5 of Wands feels like it could be like something coming to a head where you may have potentially acted your way through things. And I don't mean acted as in you're a fake person, but acted as in like sort of upholding an image, or going along with things to keep the peace, or because you feel obligated. I mean, the 7 of Swords here, it is literally sneaking away, isn't it? Often for me, it's about a risky behaviours. But here, it sort of feels like, it feels like sneaking away from the 7 of Cups can be illusions. In this particular 7 of Cups, I always feel like he's hypnotized. I mean, I don't know if you can see the eyes very clearly on there, but it literally looks like this person is hypnotized. It's quite creepy, actually. So, I mean, illusions can be hypnotic, can't they? If it's like they're promising you, it's like they make false promises, don't they? False promises of satisfaction. Like, say if you started a new job and they when you first went for the job interview, they're telling you about all these benefits, and that there's plenty of opportunities for progression, and that you'll get an increase in salary every year, and you get health benefits and this benefit and that benefit. But really, once you've been in that job for like 6 months, it's like, shit, these people have completely deceived me. They're giving me the work of 3 people. All these benefits that they talked about are nowhere in sight. There's no chance of promotion. There's no salary increase. It's like false promises, illusions. And it's like you either are or needing to move away from that, because that is a burden. False promises are a burden. And that's, here the 5 of Wands is like taking on the challenge of that. Is going to battle where it comes to a head. I mean, you've got the lava or whatever it is spewing out of the volcano. It's like, that can be where you explode as well. It could be that point in the quote where I said about I can't be that person anymore. That could be it. That rage where it's like, hell no, I'm not doing this anymore. And you're ready to go to battle and fight against whatever it is that feels force. And you're trusting how you feel on that, moving away from all the practicality of, oh, well, I have to do this and I have to do that because of this reason and that reason. It's no, I don't feel this is in line with my integrity, so I'm not doing it anymore. Yeah, that got kind of intense, but yeah, that's what I'm getting from that. So that's the main theme. Trusting how you feel, moving away from any illusions or a need to do that. Singing your own song, being loyal to what you love. And who do you love most? You should, hopefully you love yourself most, or you're at least one of the people in your life that you love most. So be loyal to yourself. Honour yourself with sing your own song. But let's go to the star. I mean, the star can be hope, it can be healing, it can be renewal, it can be wishes, desires. Let's clarify that star. Try it again. I mean, you've got the King of Cups there. That is trusting how you feel as well, isn't it? Let's clarify this star. I will take that one. That's the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. Anything else? You have the King of Pentacles. So there is something here about stability, isn't there? So this is your specific energy. So are you desiring stability, more stability? You're desiring to build something more stable? Anything else? There we go. That is in... I'm hearing up, so I guess it's going to be up. So this is the King of Swords. Right, that's the King of Swords in reverse. The thing that's come into mind as soon as that came out is no more hiding principles. And I think it's probably because his back's turned. Why it's making me think no more hiding principles, but or hiding your principles. But let's see if anything else comes out. right. And then you get the Eight of Swords, and the Swords is about thoughts as well, isn't it? So that really could be with the King of Swords and the Eight of Swords together. No more hiding principles. I mean, the Eight of Swords is a card of restriction. It's where your thoughts kind of hold you hostage, and that would make sense with no more hiding principles. You're not letting you holding your thoughts hostage. What you think, you're not keeping that to yourself. And you're not allowing any negative thoughts or thoughts of what you feel obligated to do hold you hostage either. Anything else with that? Because we're clarifying the Star, aren't we? I may clarify sub-clarify the Four of Pentacles, as I'm calling them now. Sub-clarifies to clarify the clarifiers, right? Okay, so there could be an element of healing here. You've got the Five of Cups in reverse. So this is where everything's spilled out, and the person, I'm assuming here, is quite sorrowful. This side, you've got the Two Cups behind you. You've got a rose growing, so something's grown from whatever was spilt out. I mean, it is in reverse, so there is a potential that you're healing from whatever disappointments you have, where you felt held back, where you've had to keep things to yourself, or where certain limiting thoughts, as we often say, have kept you restricted. So it looks like there is some element of healing there, and probably hope as well. But let's clarify that Four of Pentacles. Let's just have a look at the front of that. See, this one's quite a strange Four of Pentacles, isn't it? But let's clarify it to see if it can make more sense. Right, I was going to say King of Pentacles being there, because the King of Pentacles builds very practically. This could be where you're healing and you're getting ready to grow something again. Maybe you have a foundation that you can build on, but you just need to kind of get yourself together a bit. And we have got the Tower there, haven't we? So we've got the card of manifestation, the Magician. So that, again, that could be where you're building on a foundation. The Page, yeah, Page of Swords. I believe it's the Page and not the Knight. Yeah, it's the Page. This person looks really, really determined and ready to go. He's got his sword in his hand. He's a page, so it's like a new truth. You have a new truth and you're ready. Okay, yeah. You may be ready to tear down old foundations to rebuild, but this time based on your own integrity. And again, being loyal to what you love, doing things your way on your terms. Okay. So this side, is it where the lightning has just struck? Yeah, it looks like it's just struck there, but it's still... This looks more like the aftermath, although you can still see the lightning bolt and the fire. But yeah, as I said, it looks like you are ready to rebuild, but this time on your own terms. Okay. So it's a sense of hope and healing. I think that's where you may be at this point in time, since that Star is your energy. Again, trusting how you feel to do that. Clarify the Seven of Swords. Okay, let's clarify it first. It is an external energy. That could potentially be the energies that have been against you, is the only way I can think of saying that. But the illusions, possibly. We've got the Seven of Wands and the Queen of Wands as well. Anything else? This could be what you've had to stand up against. So if the Seven of Swords is like illusions, delusions, like that example of the job I gave where they're telling you it's going to be fantastic basically, and it's just bullshit. They've basically lied and bullshitted you. Seven of Swords is often a card about standing up for something, isn't it? So that could be what you've battled against. And here it looks like the battle's already taken place. You've got this person standing on the rock there. It's like the battle's already taken place. Is that skulls or helmets? It's helmets there. So the battle's already happened. It's like, have you already fought this? This one looks like he's ready to fight, but this one looks like it's already happened. Is that what you've been fighting, or you've already fought against? This energy, an external energy of like deception and illusion. Anything else? Okay. Knight of Pentacles, upright. She kind of looks like she's resting. It's the Queen of Queen of Wands. But she literally kind of looks like she's resting. She's just waiting for things to come to her, isn't she, in a way? I mean, they do say that the Queen of Wands is attractive, like she attracts what she wants. So, okay. Anything else for that? So you have the Knight of Cups, like he's going off on his path with his cup, like his cup of dreams to get what he wants. And there's a lot of stars here as well, so that reminds me of the star too, like he's going off to get his wish, his heart's desire. And then you've got the Chariot, and you're looking at the behind of the Chariot, the rear end of the Chariot. So again, going off on a path to pursue whatever it is you want to pursue. And the stars in that side, yeah, the stars here as well. And he has his little cup down there too. So this Knight of Pentacles, I'm going to get a clarifier for the Knight of Pentacles on its own. I mean, it almost looks as if the Knight of Pentacles is coming towards the Queen of Wands, who, as I say, she attracts what she wants. Anything for that Knight of Pentacles, please. Okay, I think that's Judgment that I just lost on the floor. So it's a new, I would say that's a new opportunity, or an opportunity to do things. No, it's not. It's the Lovers, actually, isn't it? The Judgment card, and some of these cards look really similar. It's yeah, it's the Lovers. Definitely the Lovers. And then you've got the Angel over them as well. So it's like blessing, like a blessing or support, spiritual support. You've got the Empress, very abundant. There's lots of stars all over the place with this, aren't there? You've got a lot of stars in the reading. So again, the star is themes of hope, healing, renewal, wishes, dreams, desires. You've got the Four of Cups here, and on this particular side of the Four of Cups, it always looks, well, it's hard to tell if the ship is sailing away. So that would be like missed opportunities. I'll get one more after that just to check what that's about. So following on from the Four of Cups, anything else we need to know? Nope. Ace of Cups. Okay, so I would say the Knight of Pentacles here is kind of like learning. It feels like learning. Queen of Wands attracts. So you've already fought the battles of illusions, delusions. It's like you're aware. If you weren't aware before, you're definitely aware now of that external energy of bullshit, basically, to put it frankly. So she attracts what she wants. I'm assuming she's put effort and energy out, but she's just sitting there waiting now to attract what she wants. You've got the Knight of Cups and the Chariot going off and pursuing their dreams or their mission, their journey, whatever it is they're doing. And then this Knight of Pentacles is kind of in the middle, and it feels like learning. It feels like learning how to honor what it is you love and be loyal to what you love, I would say, because the Lovers is about choosing what you love. The Empress, she is very abundant and she's got very creative energy, so she can create anything. But you would imagine with the Empress that it's that she has integrity, that she is authentic. She's not going to create anything or manifest anything from bullshit, is she? You've got the disappointments here. There's learning to overcome disappointments as well, and to still, even if things are disappointing or the opportunities that you can't see, the opportunities that you would like to see, to still honor what you love and to honor yourself as well. Okay, so I've got enough for that. So what is the advice? We've got the Five of Cups there as your advice. So why is that there? How is that going to help us to continue? How's the Five of Cups going to help us to continue? Or what do we need to know in terms of advice or guidance with that Five of Cups being there? I will take all of those. So we have Death now, I believe. Yes, 13. I remember 13 is death. this deck, the Judgment card looks like death as well, so it confuses me sometimes. Well, this is where the death has already happened. That person to me is like she's like gone off into the afterlife, if you want to call it that, and these people are kind of mourning the person, but she's gone. It's like they're paying tribute, isn't it, really? They're paying tribute to her, but she's gone and she's happy. She's literally dancing under the sun. The other side is where death comes from. So, I mean, the first thing I would say is let it go. If there's anything that you've been dealing with that has been disappointing or hurtful, let it go. Let it go. Move on. Let yourself free to go off and be happy. You've got the High Priestess there. Next to the Queen of Cups, that is strongly about trusting how you feel and trusting what you know, trusting what your intuition is guiding you to do, which would be to be loyal to what you love, as I keep repeating, and singing your own song. You've got the Six of Cups there, and I'm going to get something to clarify that. I would say allow yourself to transform. Allow yourself to transform and know that you can sort of free yourself and be happy elsewhere. As much as you could potentially have just been in a situation that was very disappointing and something ended and it left you feeling a bit empty, but allow yourself to move on and be happy, but trust how you feel and be loyal to yourself. So Six of Pentacles. Okay, yep, Six of Pentacles. I think I said Six of Cups before, didn't I? So you have the King of Wands, but his back's turned and you've got a snake there, and I think snakes, are they? So I mean, could speak of Kundalini energy, which I don't know anything about, so I won't even elaborate on that. It could be knowledge as well, like the Tree of Knowledge is coming to mind. It's wrapped around a tree. I mean, here it almost looks like he's assessing. I know it's Six of Pentacles, and that can be a card of generosity, balance, but it almost looks like he's observing, probably more than assessing. He's observing. Anything else? No. You've got the Page of Pentacles there. So the Page of Pentacles has a new plant to seed. They're ready to learn. They're ready to go off on a new path. And I did say that snake would be the Tree of Knowledge, didn't I? Anything else? Learning again with the Hierophant. I mean, that literally, he's teaching, I'm guessing. Anything else for that? I'm just continually getting a sense of learning. And then you have the Sun, I believe. Yeah, the Sun. Although there is no sun on that side, and the Fool together. That's brilliant. That's about to me, the Sun and the Fool together, it's needing to keep an open mind and being open to new information coming in. So with the Six of Pentacles, it feels like this, whatever he's looking at there, it really does, it's observation is the word that's coming to mind. Maybe observation is needed to create balance, because it almost feels like that's kind of a representation of not exactly what you would want to create, but something's been built there and it looks very stable. It looks abundant. There's a lot of technical detail in there. It's brilliant. Obviously, somebody's put a lot of effort in there and he's just like observing it, isn't he? And again, the book doesn't tell me what that means, and I'm going to have to see if there's any kind of more in-depth meanings for these cards, because some of the stuff in it is interesting, but you don't know what the hell it means. But it's like needing to be, again, trusting how you feel, but needing to be observant and learn, and have an open mind to go off on your sort of new path. That hopefully that makes sense. Yeah, I'm just getting a strong sense of observation and just loads of learning cards here as well. Being prepared to sort of learn as you go, but coming from a place of trusting yourself and being loyal to yourself and honouring yourself. Right, I'm going to get a final oracle card because there's not much more I can say about that. Hopefully it was useful. So I'm going to get a Sacred Rebels oracle card, and I may read this, and they are lengthy, but I do like the messages in the book. Okay, so is there anything else that will help Libra? Anything else to help Libra during this week, this weekly check-in? You have 2 cards. You have Be the Hunter, Not the Hunted. So let's move these up here. And you have Power of Attraction number 13. So I was being haunted by number 23. And to be frank, for the last week, I've been haunted by number 13 now, where I keep seeing it everywhere on everything. I am going to read these messages. They are lengthy, so if you really, really object to watching them, then you may want to switch off now or fast forward right to the end of the video, but I'm going to read them anyway, because I feel like they could be relevant. That Be the Hunter, Not the Hunted kind of feels like that 7 of Swords energy, and the Power of Attraction for me relates to that being loyal to what you love. But let's read the messages and see what comes out. So number 8, Be the Hunter, Not the Hunted. Do you feel you are at the beck and call of circumstances, situations, and relationships that are outside of your control? Is your attention being called away from what you love, from your passionate focus upon your own journey and creative self-expression? Are you feeling roped into becoming a support, tonic, savior, and heal all for others? There is a big difference between healthy supportiveness in a relationship, which includes healthy self-support, and ignoring your own journey out of misplaced guilt, shame, unworthiness, or the belief that the needs of others are more important than your own. That is not compromise. That is unhealthy and neglectful of yourself. You are being asked to see through the assumptions, expectations, tantrums, or manipulations that may be put upon you by yourself or others. See through them to the truth. You can only sidestep, change your response to, or choose to release that which you recognize. This oracle brings you some important news. You are capable of seeing the truth, outsmarting old patterns, and responding more creatively to craft new and improved relationships. You don't have to be drawn into the dramas of others or the suffering of repetitive struggles. You can become still and intent with a willingness to see the truth. In doing so, you will be open to being shown another way through the inner wisdom of your heart, a flash of insight from the great universal mind that penetrates your own awareness. This oracle also brings you particular guidance that there is a message coming your way. This message will be important to you, and you are not to paint it as anything more or less than what it is. Sit with your heart, take your time. Even if there is a deadline for your answer, you will be able to bend and stretch time so that in your relaxation you can feel for what your truth is in the situation at hand and respond appropriately. The more honest your response, without the need to be aggressive or apologetic, the more energy you will be unleashing from unhealthy patterns and into the fresh new course your life now wants to take. This is a powerful time for you, no matter how seemingly small or how apparently dramatic events around you appear to be. Know that you are stepping into a new phase of empowerment. From that place, a new freedom and self-love will emerge. Mother Nature offers you the wisdom medicine of the owl, the ability to hear what is not spoken and see what is hidden in darkness. Trust what you feel beyond appearances. The power and magic of the owl is working with you, and Mother Nature is by your side, assisting you in navigating the current life transition into a new way of being. To me, that goes perfectly, and I could literally sit here and pull out all the cards that I feel were relevant and explain all over again how they fit with this message, but I won't do that. If you feel like rewatching the reading and seeing how it connects with that message, then feel free to do so. But I do feel like that goes perfectly with the message that was coming out. So let's move on to the Power of Attraction. I can't even add anything to that. I just feel like it was it made sense on its own, and I'm wondering if I did post a couple of these cards in the community like maybe a month or so ago. I'm wondering if that one was there. If you feel like you want to go back, if you want to see that on the community page, I took an image, a picture from the book as well of the text. So that's there if anybody's interested. I think it's that card that I took an image from about a month ago. So number 13, Power of attraction. There is such wonder awaiting you. There are so many beautiful adventures and so much magic yet to be. Can you keep your heart open to what is coming towards you without surrendering your experience of this moment by becoming too future oriented? You see, there is magic in this moment too. There is something arising within you out of the depths of your being. In this process, there is a shift in environment, both internal and external. A fertility is being stimulated. This is your time to play with that fertility, to conceive, create, and embark upon the process of transformation with an open heart and mind. You may not know where it is all going to lead. All you need to know is that it will be wonderful and exactly, perfectly what is needed. Beyond that, allow the energy of fertile growth and abundance that now flow so naturally and richly within you and around you simply to be. You are a big soul, and with that often comes big dreams. You might worry that you want too much out of life. Perhaps you think that you are only capable of small dreams. If you have drawn the oracle of big bold vision as well, then this part of the message is highlighted for you. This oracle is guiding you to remember that there are stages of creation. A house cannot be built without the flooring. No matter how beautiful the stained glass windows you plan to install are, the walls need to be up. First, your big life dreams are a work in progress just like you. If you have been working on healing something within you, started a new creative project, or just taken on a new job or relationship, and feel that although you are getting some results, you are impatient for more, doubt that you can continue or ever find the zone or become proficient in the situation at hand, then this oracle comes as reinforcement. You are doing well. That which is worthwhile takes time to build. Celebrate each success, even the small ones. You are creating something of worth. Be patient, keep going, and trust. This oracle comes with a special message. You have recently completed a cycle or a level of manifestation and are transitioning into the next level of experience. Like a big fish leaving the small pond and feeling like a rather small fish in a bigger pond, there will be some getting used to it, time needed as you find your way. This will add to what you have already done and bring valuable expansions to your realization of your abilities, as well as many new relationships and opportunities to help you go further on your journey. What you are in the process of creating will benefit from this stage of your process. Whether your creation is simply your sacred life path, a particular creative work, or an actual child, there is a positive and constructive energy that is unfolding for you now to boost this process and carry you further along the way. Do you dare to dream and to believe in your dream until it manifests? Even if naysayers challenge you, of course you do, Sacred Rebel. This oracle brings you guidance. You are going to attract whatever is needed to complete your work in progress and bring it to fruition. Remain open to receive and trust in the unfolding of your life experiences. Do not turn away. All of the necessary elements are coming together. Allow this integration to occur so that you can manifest your dreams. So this again does feel very relevant, and remember at the end with the advice it talked about being open to learning or whatever it is you need to be open. I actually feel like I'm losing my voice after reading that. I know that was a long message, but I feel like it was worth it. So that's all I have to say about that for the present moment. Again, if you feel like you want to go back and hear that message, you may find it helpful. If you want the book, the Vintage Tarot book, remember to send me an email. And I'm going to say something that I don't think I've actually said on the channel yet, but I always say feel free to share your comments and thank you for watching the video. I'm also going to say, if you feel like you want to, feel free to like, share and subscribe. I've kind of been a bit stubborn with that, where I've thought to myself, if people feel like they want to subscribe or like whatever, they'll do. I don't have to tell anybody anything. But you know what? If you don't ask, you don't get. So I'm not going to force anyone, but feel free to like, share or subscribe if you want to. So yep, again, thank you for watching the video and take care.